Hey Taurus, I'm Empress Rose and welcome to this week's reading. This is a general reading, of course, so take what fits and let go of what doesn't. And I just want to let you know also that all these cards are pre-shuffled before I get here. Very thoroughly pre-shuffled and prayed over. So we'll get started with the sort of the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck to give us a general idea of where we're going with the reading. Message for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? It's a true thing for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Okay. Oh. What does Taurus need to know? Okay. Well, these didn't jump out so much as flip over, which is interesting to me. And we have basically just about my two favorite cards in the whole deck. So we have Protective Nest. This is an idea, a dream that you have, and you're not talking about it, and you're keeping it fairly secret. You've got one in your skirt, so you've got something in reality that you're keeping to yourself, and then you've got a dream in your mind. More eggs up here. You and this bird both have things that you're keeping to yourself, secrets. So, and you're very protective of these things. There's 3 eggs up here and 1 large egg down here, and you're protecting them and it's my secrets card. You have some, you're protecting your ideas right now. And then this is my dear friend. So this is someone or something that's been on a very long journey with you. And maybe, see how his feet aren't quite touching the ground? There might not be like a concrete, like this person has physically been in your life every day or something like that. But this is someone that has sort of in a spiritual way been with you for a very long journey. This has a companion card of at the very beginning when she first receives this this companion, when they first meet. So this is someone that's been with you for a long time, and you've supported each other through a lot of different things. This is a companion. All right, let's move to the main reading. We have the Santa Muerte deck that I'm doing the main reading off of. Again, these have been very thoroughly pre-shuffled. Okay, what's a message for Taurus today? All right, Taurus, this is your past. This is your present. This is your internal landscape. This is what blocks you. This is your external landscape. This is your to-do list, and this is the future. All right, in your recent past, you have the 3 of Pentacles. This is, you have the sunshine, you have the water, you have the dirt, you have your seeds are sprouting and beginning to grow, and you're really putting the work into them. So you have something here that you've planted, and maybe it was these little eggs are like seeds, I think. So you know, you've been tending to your eggs, to your nest, and there's 3 here too, and there's 3 up here as well. So that makes me think that this is referring to your ideas that you have, and you're helping them to grow, and you have everything you need, and you're putting in a lot of work. Lots of work is going to be required for these. In your current situation, you are making choices, emotional choices of the heart. This is a 7 of Cups, and you have several options in front of you of sort of these pots, and you're picking the pot that already has something growing in it. This is the one that you are considering the most, something that's already started growing. The rest of them are sort of empty pots. Which would be fine if you had ideas of what you wanted to do with them. But in this one, this cup already has a plant growing on it. It's a very, there's some purity to this desire, to this wish. and you're using your heart to make the choice. So right now you're choosing something, and it looks like the thing that you're choosing is the thing that already has some growth to it. Maybe already has like a couple of sprouts coming out here. So it's like when you're picking out, I buy potted plants a lot. So you're picking out one that looks the most robust, and it's already got what you want in it. The flower's already blooming. You can see what the rest of them are going to look like. So, and then in your internal landscape, we have the Empress. So inside right now, you're feeling very self-possessed, very independent. You might be single and enjoying it. You have everything you need. You're providing for your own needs here. You're sitting back on your throne. You're a little bit secretive, which I'm getting with this one too. You have a little bit of a secret vibe to you. You have your scepter. You have the lessons learned. Your heart's been broken for sure, but you've transformed it into a power and an energy. And your throne is a symbol of the blossoming that you have experienced within, of the growth within, and this pot that already has the growth. Is that your throne? Are you, because your throne is a flower here and you're sitting back on it. You have what you need, you have your power. And this is your internal landscape. Like, you know that you've been through something and you have transformed into a self-possessed, independent person. And so internally you're feeling a lot of peace, a lot of calm. You know, I see a lot of peace and a lot of calm on these two cards as well. A lot of holding. You're holding on to your friend for support, and you're holding on to your ideas. And this is sort of the energy here, not a grasping, but a self-possessing. We have ourselves, we've grown to a place where we're comfortable with who we are and with where we are in our lives. What's blocking you is the moon. So this is not being able to see exactly very clearly. So you can't, although you have a sense of self-possession, there is this secretiveness. There's several cards here that are talking and looking at secrets. And this too, you're plumbing the depths here. You're looking into, this is the only card in this deck that has a person with flesh on it. And she's looking at her skull and she's trying to discern what's going on here, but it's dark, it's watery, you're looking into these depths. And so what's blocking you is a lack of clarity on some sort of situation, or not being able to see into what you want to see into, or it could be an overriding need to see more than you need to see, to not trust your intuition. So this is looking into a situation, seeing into so just some murky waters, and being able to, and needing to see. And when this is blocked, this means you're not able to see. So in the blocking position, it means that there's things you're not able to see clearly through, and that's bothering you. And that's sort of like maybe keeping you from moving forward. It's something to look into as far as like this growth, these growing of these seeds. I don't see a lot of movement in these cards in this first part, but I think we're getting to the movement part. So your external landscape is full of a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas. These are just at the beginning. My cat here. These are just at the beginning. There's some messages. There's a lot of learning that needs to happen. These plants, these seeds have sprouted. So we again have 3 here, 3 here. 3 is like a number of stability and strength to me. the different aspects of what you need. You know, we have like things like the Trinity, and the triangle is a very solid, grounded shape with the three sides to it. So I keep remembering this chair I once made out of triangles, and it was so solid it was difficult to take apart when I was done with it. So that's what I'm seeing is a lot as solid, like this idea. You're growing the idea, and in your environment the idea is growing too. This is just a lot of growth. But these plants are at the floor of a forest. And they are seeking the light. They know the light's up here. They know the sunshine is up here, and they're going towards it. Whatever instinct, you know, plant just naturally has to come out of its seed and just find the light, even though it's buried in darkness, and the light could be any direction. These are going to find the light. So there's this instinctual sort of growth all around you of things finding light, things coming to light, I think is sort of what this is. And you have these several secrets, and you have this blocking moon energy that speaks to me of secrets. So this is like a finding of the light energy all around you, a growth and a trust that the light is out there, that you are going to be coming to some understandings here. So that's your environment. It's a lot of growth, a lot of things coming to light. And then in your to-do list, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is one of my favorite cards, has become one of my favorite cards. We have these emotional fulfillment, these cups, which speak to emotions and the ability to hold emotion and to be filled with emotion. And these are filled with love. The treasure chest has been unlocked. The lock is on the ground. And you have your treasure, and you are heading to this far and distant shore that we can barely see, but we can see it. And so there's a journey ahead of you. It looks pretty clear. It looks like you're getting there. You're almost home. So this is a card of keep moving forward. Keep tending to your garden. Keep your peace, your self-possession. Keep growing. Keep learning. Keep protecting your ideas. Keep going, because you have what you need here. It's already it's like already given to you. You already have it. You're just headed towards the shore. So this is a keep moving, and keep moving at a clip. I mean, look at this. There's this water spray coming up onto this deck here. So you're moving at a pretty good clip towards the shore, towards the final sort of possession of these and bringing them home. So, and then in your possible outcomes, we have the King of Wands. So even when you get to the shore, which this is saying that you're with your treasures here, the treasure that you've picked out, the treasure that you're growing, the treasures that you're protecting in your nest, almost like these treasures in this chest. We have these treasures in this nest above your head. We're going to keep going with that. And then this Emperor is sort of onward and upward. We've achieved, we've arrived on our shore, and we're going to keep going though. We're not stopping here. This journey, this growth, this understanding is going to just keep growing, and we're just going to go onward and upward. And this can be like a real person that comes into your life and is like, I have ideas and I'm going to help you bring them forward. This can also just be an energy that you're going to embody, of just like, you know what? We've arrived here, but we're not stopping. We're still inspired, and we're still heading forward. So this has real leadership qualities to it, inspiring qualities. Someone that's really gonna, because I'm seeing, you know, just the beginnings here of something. We've had an idea. We're growing the idea. We're selecting, you know, where we want to go. We're trying to see maybe too much into where everything's going. We can't see quite everything here, but this is a reading of faith, because nothing here, the Empress has arrived. So internally you've arrived, but here you're growing things. We have several cards of the beginning stages of growth where, and this is saying, you know, keep going, keep growing. And this is saying you're gonna keep growing and keep growing these ideas. So, but we just have these threes and choices and this not quite there energy, but this beginning energy. And I feel like this, my dear friend, is also this sort of arrival energy, this longevity. So it feels like you're starting a project with some longevity to it. But you're just at stage 3. So, and you've got, you know, 10 stages at least to go. So, or 10 stages total. So you're just kind of at the beginning. This is, and you're just growing, and these ideas are just starting to find the light, and you're very protective of them, as you should be. So Taurus, I hope that this was helpful for you. And as always, please like, subscribe, and comment, or one of those, so that my little baby channel can continue growing and finding its audience and people that will find it most useful. So thanks for watching.